Hello, welcome to another time of lectures concerning catfish farming. Um, Today, I think I will deal on um, the uh, idea of unorthodox methods to handle your fish farm. Now, all of these, ideas that I'm bringing up, all of these teachings I'm bringing up, um, they are um, they are geared towards dealing with the circumstances of the present situation um, in our country, Nigeria, and you know, it can also be good ideas for other countries also. Right now, in our country, we are going through a lot of financial challenges, inflation, and a serious economic upheaval. So it's affecting every business. No business is worse hit, but every business is seriously affected. In catfish business right now, the cost of production is extremely high. So we have to, as it were, think outside the box on how to handle the business. Um, that is what I describe as unorthodox, thinking outside the box. Unfortunately, there are many people who find it very difficult to think outside the box. There are many people who find it very difficult to adopt the unorthodox method. These people will not be able to handle the stiff financial challenges that we're having right now when it comes to handling their businesses. The people who will definitely survive are the people who will be able to adapt to change. And for you to be able to adapt to change, for you to be able to change your methods, you must be able to think outside the box. You must be able to engage in unorthodox methods. Change is what will help us in the catfish business now. If you go through most of my teachings, you'll discover that most of the things that I talked about few months ago, a few years ago, I'm changing them because the times are not the same. Take for instance, I say it is very good for you to drain your tank. Like now I'm draining. If you look at I'm draining now my tanks. All the tanks are few tanks here have been drained. Now I say that it is very good for you to drain your tanks daily, and then refill your water daily. Helps the fishes to grow better, helps the fishes to stay healthy and to stay strong. But now I am saying you can keep your fishes more than one day, depending on how many there are in the tank. You can keep your fishes for 2 days and 3 days. If they are not much in the tank, you can keep them for 3 days. If they are much in the tank, you can keep them for 2 days. Okay, before you change your water. Reason is because you want to save cost of diesel, you want to save cost of petrol, because you can't be buying petrol and diesel every day, judging from the fact that most of the times we have to provide our own power. So you see, that is changing. That is thinking outside the box of what it used to be. Now, come to the area of feeding of your fishes. Most of the feed today, the ingredients are not as it used to be in those days. You keep feeding your fishes, they will not grow because it has lost the value, it has lost nutrients as it used to be. The ingredients are low because the production cost is very high for the people who are also putting this feed together. Now, what do? You need, like I do, I mix my feed. I buy a particular feed and I buy a different type of feed and I mix them together to see if I can raise the the nutritional content, the nutritional power to get to add to what will boost the growth of my fishes. Now, this is all being able to think outside the box. Think, on Orthodox Day, on Orthodox methods. These are the things that will work. Now, I talked about sorting your fishes in my earlier videos when they are small. Sorting your fishes very quickly. Now, because of the economic problems we're having, you don't even need to stock so much anymore. A few will be okay. So if you have a few fishes, you can stock. You can sort your fishes 2 weeks after you have stocked. Earlier, before I said 1 week, 2 weeks earlier, you have stocked, because now you have few tanks. If you have few tanks, you can't sort them all the time. Sort them 2 weeks after, and then as they grow, you sort them as much as 3 weeks, so on and so forth. Now, the idea of getting exactly the same size of fishes won't work anymore, because you need many tanks for that, and there's no money for all that now. So you think outside the box. What do I do? You can put two sizes, they are not the same but close, or three sizes in a tank. When you sort, they are not the same but close. This will enable you to use fewer tanks, and then you can handle the little you have stocked. I have also been saying, let us not sell anymore. If you are selling fishes, it's not advisable right now to sell small sizes, like the drying size of melange. Sell big sizes. Sell like 1 kg and above, 700, 800 grams, 1 kg and above, like that. Now sit down also in your farm, look at your farm, and look at what works for you. What I say is not written on marble. I mean, it's not a hard and fast rule. You can sit down and think differently from what I'm saying, or you use what I'm saying to create your own model of how to handle your own farm. But the idea now is to be able to think fast, get ideas, think outside the box, go for unorthodox methods, and see what you can do in order for you to be able to handle this stiff economic challenge when it comes to production costs in putting your fish together. Thank you for listening. This is as much as I can take. Do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Until next time, my name is Mr. Greg. Bye for now.